Hi, this is Josh Schreier again. Hoping to get to know you a little bit better. We're spending a reasonable amount of time together, you and me. This is module 5 of Double Your Day Today. Had double your productivity in 5 easy steps. I hope you've gotten a lot out of this course so far. I hope you've had the time to work on it, process it, implement it in your own life. I hope you've seen a tremendous amount of benefit already in your life. Like I mentioned, I think before, some of these things take time to implement. Some of these things are not simple. Some of these things are things that take time to get over and get over habits and get over patterns that we've had in our life for years or decades. So not everything here is easy. Nothing in life that makes a real significant change in your life is ever easy. That's a general process, general rule. So, yes, in our last, I say yesterday, every time I say yesterday, it feels like yesterday. In our last video, we discussed how to actually plan your day, how to actually get through your day, how to decide what you're going to do, how to prioritize what you're going to do, how to avoid distractions, how to focus 100% of your energy, how to avoid multitasking, which again is one of the biggest diseases of this generation, if I should say so myself. Some people might argue with me, but I think you'll talk to almost any productivity coach, any success coach, any life coach will tell you multitasking is a dismal failure and a terrible idea, especially in the work setting. But today, I want to focus on a couple of things that we haven't really tackled so far. I don't say tackle a lot, but it's just, I'm so into sports, so tackle because it's just a funny word for me. So like this. Number one, we spoke about last time about focusing 100% of your time and turning everything else off. Why is that so important? Why can't I say, okay, I'm going to spend an hour on this, but I'm going to leave on my phone, and I'll leave on my email, my buzzers, and my beepers, and all the other fun things that go on all day long around me. I'll tell you why that's a problem. Because anytime you get distracted from a focused task, all the work studies show it takes between 20 to 30 minutes to get back to where you were before. So if you're being distracted every 20 to 30 minutes, you can literally get nothing done all day. Then that is where most of the productivity drain in your life is distractions and things that you are doing to not get things done. And that's really, to be blunt and honest, that's where things start. That if you want the day that you want, you have to be willing to make sacrifices. And if that might mean that you go the whole day without the news, or the whole day without checking your social media, or the whole day without other activities that you might consider either leisure or entertainment, because and the whole day does not have to be 8 or 10 hours like we discussed in the last video. You might find that if you're prioritized and you have what you need to get done, your day might be 4 hours, especially if you run your own business, you're an entrepreneur, or you make a good negotiation with the company you work for, because I'll tell you, many of the big tech companies today in the world, the Facebooks, the Googles, places like that, that's how they run their business for their employees. They give you a certain amount of tasks to do, and when they're done, you can go home, play video games, play in the game room, go to lunch, go home. Your day's over. We got done from you what we needed. We needed you to move those 3 things forward. You did them. Go home if you want. If you run your own business, especially you should take that advice. If that's what people do for employees, all the more so for you if you run your own business and you're watching this. Number 2. I hope we covered that enough. If not, we can cover it again. But number 2, this is counterintuitive. Many people who own their own businesses, you work out of your house. It's not a good idea. Even though it feels comfortable, it saves commuting, it makes a lack of a distinction between your home life and your family life. It makes it possible to work around the clock and not feel that you're working around the clock. When you go to an office and there's fixed work hours, even if you're running your own business, but you set your own hours, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 8 to 6, whatever your hours are, it doesn't matter to me. When you're done, you're supposed to be done. You're not supposed to go home and work more. You're really supposed to cut off work at that point and stop. And if you can't stop, that's a sign of an addiction. And workaholism is just as big an addiction as anything else. And it causes just as bad consequences as everything else. In relationships, in family, in friendships, and in your own psychology, in your own health. It's not healthy to work all day and all night. It's not necessary to work all day and all night. That's a big mistake. You do not have to work 17 hours a day to get stuff done. And if you think that you do, either you're not organized enough or you're not delegating enough. One or the other. And we'll be launching a course soon, and we'll put it out for you when we get around to it. on how to outsource effectively, which is a key. Once you actually get time in your day and you get your headspace around and you know what you have to do and you appreciate what it is to do mission critical tasks only, then you're much more motivated to outsource and get all this nonsense off your plate that's $5 an hour, $10 an hour tasks. With that said, I hope that made its point. How we finish our day. That's what we said this module was going to focus on, even though we focus on a couple things first. How to finish your day. Very important. Just the way you started your day. A relaxing walk, some meditation, clear your head, try to get the work stuff out of your head. Try to, if you're on your way home, try to stop outside your house, maybe take a walk around the block if the weather's decent. Maybe go to the gym for a little bit, just walk on the treadmill or something. You don't have to do a heavy workout. Just to calm down and decompress. So that you can go relaxing into your end of your day, into sleep, and into your next day. They should not blend one day into the next. That's a crucial problem. If your day starts and ends in the same place, you're not in a good place. You should have no problem listening to music at the end of the day. If you want to watch a movie or television, that's totally up to you. I'm not judging anybody what you want to do with your time. But relaxing time, it is so important that that's what you do to end your day. And if you do that and you follow all these steps, you'll see we covered everything. We covered your whole day from beginning to end. You get up in the morning, you take care of yourself. We talked about personal time, self-care we called it. Take care of yourself first. Make sure your needs are met. Make sure you eat a good breakfast. Make sure you have your exercise a little bit. Make sure that you have time to think about your day a little bit. Get your head around what your day is going to be. And then we spoke about ending stress. And in the Tony Robbins video on the audio, they'll know that tremendously. Also the gratitude and the Brendan Burchard video post I hope you watched on gratitude and the effectiveness of gratitude in your day. Because again, he's also a business success coach. And why is he doing a whole post on gratitude? Because it matters. It matters in your overall well-being. It matters in the way you deal with people. And it matters in how you feel. And then we spoke about just now how to end your day, how to calm down and go peacefully into your home life, hopefully family, spouse and children, if you have them, that are friends, and that's how the day should end. And then you're ready to start the next day. And then, like we said, you can wake up in the morning feeling alive because you're not feeling like there's a million pounds of pressure on your head every day. That's the key. That, like you said, will this lead to you being a millionaire? Don't know. Will this lead to absolute luxury and being able to work 2 hours a day? Don't know. Will this lead to more happiness in your life? I hope you've seen that so clearly. I hope you've implemented some of these steps already and you've seen it, the results. Because seeing is believing. When you see the results, it's so much more valuable than hearing me talk about them or hearing the platitudes. When you see in yourself that your day starts off so much better, because I can almost guarantee you do that hour, 90 minutes in the morning, it will change your life. If you plan your day and you know exactly what you're doing and you cut off everything else for that hour in that block, and then you take a break and you start again, that will change your day. That will change your work day. That will change how you focus. That will change your productivity. That will change your priorities. That will give you insights you never had because you never had the headspace to have them. I can tell you from doing this, many of my best insights, not just in work but in life, come in that 60 to 90 minutes in the morning. Come in the break times. Come in the times you least expect it. So that concludes the course, really. That I would appreciate all of your comments. You can send them directly to me, Josh Schreier at gmail.com. That's SHRIER at gmail.com. Send them directly to me. That I look at everything. I don't promise I can answer everything right away because sometimes I'm overwhelmed and sometimes I even get overwhelmed. Sometimes there's a lot of emails. But I do process them and look at them and try to respond to as many as I can as fast as I can. And I want to say one more thing before we finish up over here. Please take a look at an email over the next week or so because I want to send you a personal invitation. You got a personal invitation from me when we started the course. I want a personal invitation again because even though this stuff takes time and it takes time to make these videos and send them out to every single person, but it's valuable because you are valuable. You're valuable to yourself and you're valuable to me. So you'll keep an eye out in the next week or so for a personal invitation from me on how you can take your business and life to the next level. Once you've done all of this and you've done all of this work, then we can really kick things into gear, and I'll show you some of the real stuff that you can do to move your business forward and your life forward once you're on this track. I wish you all the best, whether you decide to go forward or not. I hope you've enjoyed this course. I hope you've gotten so much benefit from it. I hope you enjoyed doing it as much as I've enjoyed giving it. And I wish, if I don't talk to you again, for whatever reason, I wish you all of your endeavors should go well, with blessings and everything I can wish upon you for the good in everything you do. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye for now.